Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today laid the foundation for the second phase of the Iewduh Infrastructure and Public Amenities Improvement Project funded by the North Eastern Council and also distributed cheques under the CM Urban Livelihood Grant to market vendors. Deputy Chief Ministers Preston Tinsong and Snyob Halangdhar, Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdo, and the CM of Hima Millim, Aina Manik CM, attended the program. Conrad Sangma recalled visiting Iewduh as a child and noted that the market had seen little development in over 3 decades. He said economic growth must translate into better livelihoods for citizens, especially in major economic hubs. The first phase of upgrades worth Rs 5 crore is underway, while the Rs 14 crore second phase has now begun and a Rs 20 crore third phase is being planned. Conrad Sangma urged upon vendors to maintain cleanliness so Iewduh could become one of Northeast's most attractive markets. On the CM Urban Livelihood Grant, conceptualized during his visit in May this year, Conrad Sangma said it aimed to recognize the dignity of labor and support vendors' livelihoods. Registered vendors receive a one-time Rs 10,000 assistance for material procurement, infrastructure improvement, besides other needs. Madam DC.
What this project is now?
Kani ka comprehensive master plan for nakabenta ka development ka renovation bag improvement yung Iewduh market at mentang ladon ka phase 1 ka bang sedang ngani bangin leki ni payment ni soras tuan ka tingklek la nangyat ka paapat menta ka di nakabenta ki banli ki utility dots kata penting of the municipal board ka di phase 2 bar phase 3 ba ki basa na kani ka phase 1 and phase 2 take up phase 3 ka ba pangile ka phase 3 ka long ini stall berkait nilai improvement nilai fasad improvement anda ini kabel gibadan jong power ne jong telecoms balong ban rung support ndak bomlong in buat kerja kind of trade ada limited position ni kinian nak tu anda ini kita ka syong ki hokas billion syong hokas menta kilong open dan ibu kanopi na jurang kanang ban cover iki hak poslap hak posiet akan protect iki nak no slap nak jisiat
Tangkap risiko dabiang langsung tun. Kot sei kombrolin marwen. Kot si kong Barbara Majao. Dadap ikong Barbara Majao, makat si kong Telit Nombri.
As I said, it's not about the money, it's not just about the scheme, but it is about dignity and it is about the message from the government that we will work together with you and take this forward. So today is a very small token. We are starting with a 10,000 rupee token for all the registered vendors who have registered with the Hima Millim. And those who have not registered, please register so that you can also avail this scheme. And I also want to share with you that this money is something that we wish to transfer directly into your account. So it will be a DBT, direct benefit transfer. And therefore I request all of you to please give your bank accounts to the Hima. When we get the bank accounts, this money will be debited or given credit to you directly to your bank account, so that there is no transaction issue and no need to give checks, nothing. Directly the money will go into your accounts. And as mentioned by Honorable Deputy CM, the management of Iewduh market is not something that government will intervene. We are not here to disturb or to regulate Iewduh market. Please don't think that we are asking for registration to find out how we can regulate. No. We are here to help. And as a government, for us, we cannot do schemes and give money without a proper system. And therefore, a system has to be created. And therefore, this registration is being done to help us create a system, a registration which will be maintained and managed by the HEMA Milim, and government will not interfere in the day-to-day functioning of the market area. But more importantly, it will also help the HEMA also to know who are the regular vendors and who are the vendors. I speak about a $10 billion economy. I speak about building big roads. I speak about building a big secretariat, big stadiums. But all of this will mean nothing if we cannot change the livelihood of our common citizens. If we cannot make a difference in the small families and individuals who work every day from morning to evening, struggling to earn their daily livelihood. And therefore, our growth story is incomplete without the growth story of our small vendors, of our small shopkeepers, of our farmers, of our entrepreneurs who are trying to build up their business, of our women folk who work every day, tirelessly, take care of their families, and yet are able to earn a daily livelihood. And friends, it is with this thought that our government, our deputy chief ministers, our cabinet ministers, our officials, we have decided that we will visit Iewduh. And we did in the month of May. And when we visited, I was telling in a very light way today. I remember in 1988, 89, 90, when I was a small boy studying in class 6, 7 and 8 in St. Edmund's School in Shillong. There were many days where I used to go to Bara Bazaar along with my mother and along with our family members and some of the people who are working with us. And you will not believe, but I was a regular visitor to Iewduh or to Bara Bazaar market in those times in 1988, 89 and 90. And even after almost close to 35 years, Iewduh has not changed. And there has been no major development that has taken place, which I strongly feel does not go with the overall economic growth story of our nation and of our state. When everybody is moving forward, why isn't Iewduh market and area moving forward?